What's going on, YouTube? This is Charles, and today I have another video for you guys. And this is in the series of the good and bad of network marketing. Today I'm going to talk about the bad, one of the bad things about network marketing. And that subject is going to be the sponsor or the upline, the person who recruited you, the person that tried to get you into business, the person that's talking to you, following up with you, and showing you the good thing in network marketing. That can be a bad thing in network marketing. Why is that? I'm going to talk about my experience and what happened in one of the companies that I joined years ago. I don't think they're still around, but I don't know. The name of the company was Empower Network. It was going big for a while. I mean, it was a system where it was kind of like they had a blog system set up where you come in and use, I guess, their authority to get your blogs. And I mean, it was like a lot of stuff on the back end where you would sell and just get knowledge on how to do blogs and how to do affiliate networking stuff. And it was just different. So I tried to do that. I got involved in it. I think it was like $50 a month, I think at the time, maybe less, maybe 25 a month, something like that. But I got involved with this guy. He disappeared. I didn't hear from him again after I signed up, he just disappeared. He did with LeBron James doing playoff time. He went to zero dark 30 mode. He just turned everything off, disappeared. I was sending him messages like, and I was trying to be patient. It took me, I think it took me like a couple of weeks, and I just quit because the guy who brought me in didn't, he wouldn't respond to anything. I didn't know what I was doing. I was trying to learn, and I was asking him, "How did you get me in? How did you recruit me? What methods you use?" Just trying to get any feedback that I could, and just no response. Just darkness. I mean, just nothing. And I think I got discouraged. Like you bring me into a business that you want me to get into this particular business with you, but you're not here to give me any kind of advice at all. You can't respond, you can't talk, you know, and that's one of the bad things that we're marketing. They have those people out there who would do that. You would join in the business to get you all excited and get you hyped up, and once you get in, they just disappear on you. They walk away, and once they get the money from you, they're gone. That's just one of the things that happens. Is it good? No. I mean, that's integrity. That's people who have no integrity, who's in it for a quick buck. I don't think those people should be here, but they're here. Um, I don't want to go on too much of a tangent and go out too much off subject, but I see sponsors and upline. Sometimes they'll try to tell you how to be successful, and they're still learning themselves. So it's kind of tough. Kind of tough. Sponsors and upline pretty much they learn from others and they pass it on to you. In order for you to be a good sponsor, in order for you to be a good upline, you have to learn yourself. If you choose to do this, like I said in my other videos, it's not for everybody. So I know there's a lot of people out there that hate it. That's fine. I mean, that's your decision. That's your decision. It's just that's the way you feel about it. And there's a reason that a lot of people come in. I think the percentage is 99% of people that come in, they quit. Because one, they have high expectations, unrealistic expectations. You're not going to come in this business for the very first time if you've never heard of network marketing, if you've never done it before, if you've not done any kind of marketing, if you don't know what a squeeze page is, you don't know what an autoresponder is. I mean, if you don't know the basic stuff, then you're not going to come in this business and just make $10,000 next month. Those are the people who have some kind of experience in it. If they've done it before and the company folded, or if they've done it in the past and they weren't successful and they didn't quit, and all of a sudden the business explodes, it's because they didn't give up. They just kept pushing, kept going, and they kept learning. That's why I said in some other videos that it's mindset. Think about the person that works in McDonald's. Mindset. Think about the person that works in as an attorney. Think about their mindset. It's two different mindsets, two different pay rates. Even going from just a regular employee, no matter where you are, no matter what kind of job you have, you're going from a regular employee and you want to be a business owner, your mindset has to change. The way you think has to change. As an employee, you're working to get a check. You clock in, you clock out, you get paid every week, bi-weekly, and I think there are some temp companies that pay daily. So you have to change your mindset from saying I'm going to get paid weekly or bi-weekly, and expecting to get paid fast, and thinking it may take a while. It may not happen my first month. It may not happen your first year. There's a guy who's in the business now. His name is Holton Bugs. If you don't know him, look him up on YouTube. His name is Holton, Holton, Bugs, Buggs. He said he struggled for 7 years in network marketing, but he didn't give up. He kept doing the exact same thing. He kept talking to people, kept recruiting, he kept working his business. And I think the company he was with, they went under, and he went somewhere else. And he said what happened was the business he was in, where he didn't make, I think he made it his entire time. The most he made was $500 in the company, this whole entire time there. He said that in that company, he learned everything he needed to go to the next company to succeed. That's just he made he learned how to make his millions there, but he made his millions in the next opportunity. And now he's making $1 million a month. And that's not just to hype anybody up, because a lot of people are not going to do that, because you don't have the mindset, you don't have the grit, you don't have the wherewithal to say, I'm not going to do this. I'm not looking for by the end of the month, I'm going to be at $10,000 a month. Not even by the end of the year. This is going to be a long-term goal. Because Holt was in his videos, we go back and watch him, he actually had a business. He said he had a furniture business, I think it was. I may be wrong, but he had a business. He and his wife, and he had kids. He went to an opportunity one day, and it changed his life. He was thinking, his business was started off good, and he was making a lot of money. And like most people, when we get a business and we're making a lot of money, guess what we do? We go buy stuff. We go get ourselves in debt. We don't think about what may happen down the road when things get slow. Because no matter what business you are in, there is a good season, there's a bad season. There is a season where you're making a lot of money. There's a season where it slows down, no matter what industry you're in. Whether you sell on Amazon, whether you do e-commerce, whether you work in the transportation industry, whether you're a doctor or a nurse or lawyer or attorney, same thing, lawyer and attorney, a dentist. There's a season where, even health and fitness at the beginning of the year. Because right now they're probably boomers, January and February. If everybody made their New Year's resolution, they get a boost in sales at the beginning of the year, because everybody says their New Year's resolution is to lose weight, or a lot of people that is. So they get a boost in sales, but after that the sales start to slowly go down, and they come back to the realistic numbers. And that's what happens in network marketing. People, they get the hype, and then once they come back down to reality, they say, "Man, I can't do this," and they don't want to quit. They don't want. They don't want to change. They don't want to do anything different, and expecting their situation to change, expecting their financial situation to change. It's kind of like you don't go to college for 4 years and expect to understand the same thing in those 4 years. You go to school to learn, and in those 4 years, while you're learning, you don't get on-the-job training. You get the training after you get the education. In network marketing, online businesses, you make the mistakes and you learn, and you get paid for it. You may not get paid for it right away, but eventually you will get paid for it. That's not sure how other way I can put it. Any other ways I can put it other than that. But if you can sit down and you can go to college for 4 years, in one of my previous videos I talked about student loan debt. If you can sit down and go to college, you spend the time out of your day, no matter how many hours it is, no matter how many semesters it is, and you go to college. You have to sit in the class on the professor, and you have to learn. In this particular opportunity, in this particular space, you have to learn. That's what it is. What it is. You're gonna have to get some books. You're gonna have to read. You're gonna have to push yourself if this is what you want to do. If not, then that's fine. Then you can. No, there's no harm on working a job. We need doctors. We need lawyers. We need dentists. We need policemen. We need firefighters. We still need all those people to do their job. So there's nothing wrong with having a job. It's just some people, they have the entrepreneurial mindset. Some people want to they just want to find a way. Even if this doesn't work for them, there's other ways you can be an entrepreneur. I was reading an article the other day where a guy he worked at Google, and he said he realized that he was getting complacent, because I didn't realize Google had all this stuff. Google has a daycare inside of there. I wish I could. I'll find it if I can find that article. I'll pull it up. It was a guy. He said that Google has pretty much. They have dentists. They have a dentist office inside of Google. Google pretty much has everything where you don't have to go anywhere. You pretty much come to work and they have everything inside of Google already for you to do right there on site. And he said he felt complacent, so he quit. He started his own business, and he has I think it's a blog he created, and he tells how it's not easy, it's hard, but how bad do you want it? If this is your dream, or this is your goal, are you going to stick with it? He says a lot of times, when you first start, you may not even make a lot of money. You may not make any money when you first start off. But are you willing to go through that? Are you willing to go through the pain to get to the green pastures? That's pretty much every successful person that I've seen in this industry. They have to push through pain. They have to push through it for a while. They had to learn. They had to grow as individuals. They had to learn how to deal with different personalities. They have to learn how to deal with teammates. They have to learn how to deal with a lot of things. They have to learn how to do whatever presentation they have to learn. They have to learn. I mean, you just have to learn. Just like going to college, you have to learn. And in this business, you have to learn. I think people just forget that. They forget that they think that they're just going to come in and just in 30 to 60 days, they're going to be at their dream dollar amount. It's not going to happen if you have that mindset. Think about this. You're coming into a business with an employee mindset, you're going to get employee pay. If you're making $10 an hour, and if you come into a business with the same $10 hour mindset, you're going to get $10 hour pay. If not less, because you're going to attract the people that are like you. And if that's your mindset, then those are people that you're going to attract. That's all I got for this video, guys. Comment down below whether you like, dislike. If you disagree, agree. Comment down below. Subscribe to the video if you're new. Thank you for watching, and you have yourself a wonderful day.